But what were some of the harder times that you probably learned the most through your UH career? Are there any that stick out for you?
Yeah, there's definitely two. My freshman year and my junior year were definitely the hardest. My freshman year coming in, we didn't make playoffs. It was just a tough team. We had Milan coming in from Serbia. He has this whole new philosophy. Older guys, kind of set in their ways. It was just kind of a conflict, you know, of like, well, how we're gonna do this. Kind of had an old way of running things and kind of a new clashing together in practice. Younger guys just want to buy in, right? And I'm very intense, and I still remember sometimes I was sitting down with like a teammate, like we just had a horrible practice, and one guy got kicked out of practice, and I'm just furious at dinner, and I'm a freshman. I don't have much say, but I'm like, no, we're gonna change this. It's like, dude, like, trust me, I've been here. Nothing's gonna change. Like, no, I have 4 years here. I'm gonna change it. So that was a huge thing for me, changing the culture over my 4 years. Like my freshman year, like no one came to open gyms in the off season. Everyone was at the beach. No one was taking school as seriously. Like, we need to turn this around if we're gonna have any success. So that was really hard, and definitely battling, trying to start, because I was kind of knocking on the door. I wasn't as physical as the other outside hitters, but when I was in, like, we would win games because I brought like steadiness and passing. But in Hawaii, it's kind of a weird culture in Hawaii when you play, because when you play, no one really celebrates, and you want to kind of like let your play do the talking. If you get a kill, like, no one really celebrates too much. And I kind of grew up like that, like I'm supposed to kill every ball, kind of, you know, and kind of like I want to be humble. We live in like kind of a more Asian culture, right? You don't want to be disrespectful as well. And kind of my coach kept saying, like, you don't have the presence, that the court presence that this other guy has. And I'm like, even though our team plays like kind of better when I'm on the court, I don't have that court presence. And for the longest time, like, what the hell does that mean? Right? Like, what does court presence mean? And that totally shift, right? Because now I have the mural in the stand, right? Because my freshman year, I would never celebrate like that. Never, ever. I would never have this court presence, this confidence, this like energetic, bringing, like, hyping up the team, using my energy to better my teammates, that whole philosophy. So that was a whole thing I had to learn and grow up. Definitely my freshman year. My junior year was another hard time, just shortly, because my sophomore year we made NCAA quarterfinals. We lost in the playing game against Penn State. But we had 11 seniors. So it was a very veteran team, very gritty team and hardworking team. And now I'm a junior. We have Kobe, Siki, as seniors. I think there's one more senior. And like, we are the new leaders. None of us were captains or leaders before that year, and now we're in the leadership role. All of us new, and we have to teach 11 new freshmen. And obviously, I told you, right, they're young. They want to go to the beach, and there was a lot of clashing about how we should lead the team as well. Like, I'm a grit guy. I want to get in the gym, and I think everyone should be doing that too. Other guys want to bond off the court as well, and that's awesome. Also, we didn't have the talent, but that year, but it was a very tough year, especially coming off such an amazing sophomore year. To have to, no one's born a leader. You have to grow and become a leader. So that was also something that I needed to learn as well.
That has probably played great dividends even now in your professional career, like how to actually bring that energy and everything to not only to your game, but to your teammates, and kind of elevate everyone around you too. So that's interesting to hear. But everyone has to go through these struggles, right? I think that's honestly what makes you better, or gets you to grow into certain roles
grow
on the team.
On and off the court, I mean, as well, right? So life lessons. So
I mean, it's awesome to hear your storied career and everything at UH. And I'm sure there's so many more memories that we could make a whole podcast series, but
I know. Sorry,
no, it's good. This is good to hear. I think this is the stories to hear some of your experiences, and everyone's gonna have their own unique journey, but there's a lot of things that people can listen into and take take the good things and try to see how it helps them out as they go through whatever level, high school volleyball, college volleyball, professional volleyball.